Retaining your best performers should be a top priority for every business owner and leader. I'll explain how to do that in this video. Hello, I'm Stephen Goldberg of Optimist Performance, bringing you practical tips and ideas on leadership, team development, and employee performance in the workplace. Just recently, I was speaking with a client, an employee of a company. She's been there for more than 20 years, and she told me that she almost left the company. In fact, she had handed in her resignation, and the boss convinced her to stay. And we explored this, we discussed it, and it seemed that she had become, dissatisfied with her pay structure, with vacation time. She felt she wasn't progressing, she wasn't going anywhere. Maybe the job had become less interesting, and she was headhunted and offered a better position with better pay. So in the end, she did stay, but it cost the company. And the best way to prevent this happening to you in your company is to meet regularly with your employees and have a conversation. Now, of course, you do this with people that report directly to you. And I call this a coaching conversation. You want to get the pulse of your employees and find out how they're feeling about the job. So it's not a time to really talk about what they're working on or how they're doing. That will come up perhaps in the conversation, but you want to talk about them as a person. How are they feeling about their job? So I usually start these conversations with, tell me about what's going well in the job, and then what's going not so well. I want to find out about the relationships they're having. It's really about their experience at work. What are they happy with? What are they not so happy with? So I could get a feeling of how they see their work, how they feel, their satisfaction with the company, with the job, their engagement. And then if there's things or issues that come up that I feel need to be addressed, we can discuss them. This way, the employee feels that you care about them, that you're taking interest in their career, in their job satisfaction. It's not just filling out some survey that is, kind of removed from them, very cold. It's actually having that one-on-one conversation. And this will make people feel that they are valued, that you care about them, that you're treating them as a human, and create that bond, build that trust with them. So if they get approached by somebody, they'll have more of a tendency to come and see you because there's that relationship. They don't want to leave that. There's a risk that when an employee leaves a company, they don't really know what that is going to be replaced by. And experience is really what we have in life and at work, and we don't want to lose a good experience and take the risk of replacing it with a bad one, even for more money. Now, of course, if the employee is headhunted and offered more money, and you have been doing these one-on-one meetings, they're going to come to you and say, hey, look, I've been approached. I don't really want to leave, but it tells me that maybe somebody will value me more. And so I want to know what you can do to keep me here, to keep me happy. And you could discuss options, added benefits, or whatever it is that you need to do. In the case of this person, this company, this employee, she wanted to be recognized. Part of it was to have more responsibility, and this is something that she ended up having and getting promoted to making the job more interesting and having more pay to go along with it. So you don't always have to promote somebody to keep them on the job, and you don't want to just promote somebody for the sake of paying them more money. There's other things you can do. One thing is to give them more interesting work and compensate them based on performance. You know, if you give them a project to work on and they achieve it, you could tie a certain reward or compensation in with that. So they make money without having to give them a raise, and you get the benefit of the contribution that they're making to the improvement of the company. So there's innovative ways that you could reward people and keep them interested in the job, and that way to avert any last minute emergency of somebody coming to you and giving their resignation. So the key thing is to take steps by prevention and to keep the pulse of your employees that report directly to you by having these one-on-one conversations. I recommend doing that at least every quarter. If you can do it once a month, that's great. Out of that is going to flow maybe issues they're having on the job, which you'll be able to resolve with them, which will contribute to their performance and productivity. So I hope you'll take action in some way from this message and avert a possible great employee leaving your company. Check out some related videos. I have a whole playlist on employee selection. There's some retention videos in there as well. I've talked about this in the past, so you may see a similar video as well, but it's a really important topic, especially today, because I was talking to an HR manager the other day who was saying how costly it is to have to hire an employee that leaves your company. And just, you know, the training part, the recruitment part, it's very costly. So you want to avoid that. So again, check out some of the related videos. Check out the articles on our website that go along with our videos. There's forms and templates you can download. Of course, subscribe and turn on notification to get news of new videos. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk again soon.